Hi everybody, my name is Alicia. Welcome to my channel. Today, you guys, I'm going to be showing us a brand new style from Henry Margu. Henry Margu sent me this piece in cooperation with TL Wigs Online so that I could review it for all of us. I want to thank Henry Margu for sending it, and I want to thank Tracy Laird, the owner of TL Wigs. This is the box that it came in, our Henry Margu box. And the name of the style that I'm going to be showing us today is Sapphire. There is 3 pieces in this new human hair collection. Sapphire, which is the one that I have, Emerald, and Diamond. I want to tell you that my 2 sister reviewers are going to be reviewing Emerald and Diamond, and I'm going to leave a link to their channel down in my description so that you can go over and watch them review those 2 pieces. Missy Beale at I Dream of Wigs will be reviewing Emerald, and Haley Jade at Haley's Wig Closet will be reviewing Diamond. So if you'll just click on those links in my description, you can go and watch their reviews. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is show us the inside of the cap. I'm going to put it on my head so that we can see what she looks like right out of the box. And then I'm going to get a little more familiar with her and come right back all in this same video and give you my thoughts on Sapphire here. All I have done to Sapphire is I removed her zigzag part. Okay, before I get going, I want to tell you guys a couple of things. One, exclusive to TL Wigs only, all Henry Margu is 20% off June the 30th to July 3rd, okay? So all Henry Margu, these 3 human hair pieces and all of Henry Margu is 20% off. So I'm going to read this to you how Henry Margu describes Sapphire. It says, Sapphire is ribby human hair and has a monofilament top with a lace front and 100% hand-tied cap. It says ribby human hair, 100% hand-knotted stretch cap, medical application on the front hairline, the ear tabs, and the nape. Okay, this is in the color Platinum R. So first, I just want to hold her up and show her to you. It's gorgeous, and it just feels so soft. But I'm going to do this part pretty fast, you guys. I'm just going to show you the inside of the cap, and then I'm going to get to know her a little better, and we'll see my thoughts. So here is her gorgeous lace front and her full monofilament top. Here is her silicone ear tabs, and these are so wide. Look at that. She has a silicone nape with these hook type adjusters. And then this 100% hand-tied cap. Look at that. We know that's going to be gorgeous for the look of realism. Okay. Well, let me just turn her upside down. I'm going to give her a shape, put her on my head, and then I'll be back in 1 second, okay? Okay, let me get her fixed. Okay, let me adjust her. She has an overall length of 22 inches. Let me turn around and show you Sapphire. Okay, so you see she came with a middle part. Okay, let me get a little familiar with Sapphire here, and I'll be back right now. Okay, so I've been getting to know Sapphire just a little bit, and the only thing that I have done is I removed that zigzag part, and I just left it in the middle, but you could part it anywhere you wanted to, on the left, on the right, because it has that full mono top. The only other thing I did was I took a couple of these little pins right here, and I just pulled this back because, you know, straight out of the box, you know, she was laying flat. This piece hasn't been washed, you know, nothing. It's straight out of the box. So I didn't put any water or on it or anything. I just took this little clip, came over here, and then I did it on this side too, just so I'd see if she could lift a little bit, you know, while I was making the review. I left these in there like that for about an hour, hour and a half, and I just took them out. And she gave me a little bit of lift there. So, you know, you could style this with your heat tools, your curling irons, your flat irons, just whatever you wanted to do. So I just wanted to tell you that's all that I've done to this piece. I haven't put a drop of water on it, you know, nothing. This is still straight out of the box. Okay, this color, Platinum R, it says wheat blonde with light gold blonde highlights and brown roots. That brown root is kind of a light golden brown to me. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty, the way it just goes into these lighter colors. It's not overdone. It's just perfect. And you see up here at the front, I want to show you what it looks like at the lace front. See how that just works really well together with that color? So this comes in 13 colors, you guys. This piece comes in 13 colors. So since we're up here, let me show you the lace front. It's absolutely gorgeous. The lace is thin. It doesn't come out very far. It's just beautiful. My coverage is excellent. I have a 22-inch circumference and I'm 8 inches from here to here. And I'm going to leave all of my measurements down in my description in case you want to check them against yours. But this is a perfectly average fitting cap with excellent coverage. So here's the ear tab. Here's the bottom of the ear tab. It's pretty much level with the top of my ear, but I noticed the way that they did this ear tab, it comes down here and with that silicone goes around your ear. It is just perfect. It just makes the coverage perfect. And look how that's laying against my head. I really am impressed with that, with the way this cap is fitting and laying on my head and just giving me excellent coverage. So I think that you could cinch this in if you have a smaller than average, you know, measurements than I do. I honestly think this would fit a petite up to perfectly average. And I do have some room in the back of this cap. This cap is stretchy. It's hard for me to say for sure, you know, how much above average it would go. But because my ear to ear is not tight, nor is the over the top of my head, and I have a little extra room in the back of the cap, I think that you might be fine if you're a little above average. The adjusters are all the way out on this piece. That's how it came. So if you have smaller measurements than average, I think you could just take the adjusters in and you would be just fine. I know cap fit is really important, so I just like to try to be as thorough as I can when we're talking about the way these caps fit. Okay, so let's just take a minute and look at this gorgeous hair. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, you guys, let me speak to the nape on this. So I showed you before that silicone lined nape. What I did want to mention is I'm noticing on this one, I don't know if I could show you, but This comes down to me like further than I'm used to on regular pieces. I just don't even know how to explain to you. It just contoured down my neck, falls up against the back of my neck in the back. It is just making for the most wonderful coverage. I don't know if I can show you, but I'll try. Here it is, and it comes all the way down. That is the most comfortable nape ever. I mean, it's like it was just made for my head, just the way that it lays, if that makes any sense. So anyway, this is just a fantastic cap, and I'm just loving this. Okay, so I think that's most of the important things that we want to know. So let's just take a minute and look at this beautiful hair. I told myself to make sure to say to y'all, this piece does not tangle. I've been running my fingers through it and running my fingers through it and my brush through it, and it hasn't tangled on me at all. It also had like little to no flyaways, just like a couple right here, and that's all there was. And I was going to tell you something else. No flyaways. Oh, yes. And it's not shedding. I told myself, don't forget to say that, because, you know, I've heard before that sometimes long pieces will do some shedding. And this one's just not doing it. In the beginning, it had 4 or 5 little hairs came out, and that was it. And so I just want to make sure to tell you everything that I noticed, okay? This is so beautiful. This is just unreal. Just so silky soft. I just want to spend a minute letting you just look at the hair. I feel like you can see how silky that is. Her overall length, let me tell you. What did I do with it? Her overall length is 22 inches. Her back is 13 to 16 inches. Her nape is 13 inches. Her bang is 15 inches. And the length from her ear tab is 14 inches. Her top is 16 inches. And her sides are 14 to 16 inches. And she weighs 6.35 ounces. Okay, so that may sound like a lot, but this does not feel heavy on my head. Not at all. I mean, it just feels like my hair on my head. You know, it just feels comfortable. I would say her density, let's look. Let me do it like this. She's got a little bit of hair. I mean, let me turn around and see if I can show it to you like that. She makes a pretty full little ponytail in the back. So, you know, the high side of medium density maybe. We all probably think of it differently, you know, what we consider density. But to me, this is not overpowering. It's just the perfect amount of healthy, beautiful looking hair. Okay, well, let me run my hairbrush through her just so I can show you how she looks. I'll run my fingers through there. Just the most beautiful human hairpiece from Henry Margu. You guys, if you have any questions about this piece or the other 2 pieces, Emerald and Diamond, you can contact Tracy at TL Wigs. You can email her info@tlwigs.com, and she will answer any questions that you have. If I didn't go over something, Tracy will be so happy to help you with any questions that you might have, okay? I want to thank Henry Margu for sending me this piece so that I could show it to all of us. I think it's the most gorgeous hair ever. I want to thank Tracy at TL Wigs. Everybody, talk to me down in the comments if you have any questions for me about this piece. But I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye, everybody. This color is Platinum R, and it says wheat blonde with light gold blonde highlights on a brown root. So let me show you this root. I'm standing under my porch. Let me walk out here in the sun.